Hello and welcome to this video about syrup in beer, and namely we're looking at Bud Light Platinum triple filtered, 6% alcohol. They say it's a light beer with 6% alcohol, 137 calories per 12 ounces. This is a 22-ounce bottle, so it's more than 137 calories, obviously. Now, this Imperial Light Lager was introduced in 2012. It's been on the market 7 years, nearly 7 years. And it's talking about this is Bud Light, and then it's cut off. We know of no other beer that's from any brewer that is more sophisticated while maintaining smooth drinkability. Our triple filtered process produces a 6% alcohol by volume premium light bodied lager with a refreshing taste. Bud Light Platinum triple filtered, Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, 22-ounce bottle in the blue cobalt bottle. Okay, so there's a born-on date, guys. You may have noticed recent commercials. I noticed that Sunday evening, there was a commercial about corn syrup, a big barrel of corn syrup rolling down to go be delivered to Miller Lite and to Coors Light, Molson Coors, America's second biggest brewing company. Molson Coors, the owners of Miller Coors, Miller Brewing Company. And that's a Miller Coors is in a 50-50 merger with Molson of Canada, 50-50. Molson didn't buy Coors, Coors didn't buy Molson. Read the website, 50-50 merger, joint heads of state, the Coors family and the Molson family. But anyway, all right, so there was the big talk about the Bud Light. Bud Light does not use corn syrup in its beer. This is true. Bud Light, introduced in 1982 as Budweiser Light, 4.2% alcohol, 110 calories. They use water, barley malt, rice, and hops and yeast. And I could catch on to the commercial that they were trying to imply that the use of corn syrup makes the beer an inferior product. Oh. Nice smoke. As it relate, if I can get it right, makes it an inferior product to a lager beer that would be made with rice. Starting to rain. Okay, very dreary day. It never did warm up like they said. Oh, it's warm-ish. So I was watching that with a bit of amusement because I thought, oh boy, it's on now. I mean, I can sit back in a neutral. I'm neutral, you know, like I don't care about this. I'm just watching it on television and saying, yeah, that's going to cause some consternation. So that this week already, here we are Tuesday, they're saying the corn Growers of America Trade Association. We resent this. You know, you're attacking corn, the great American grain, government subsidized grain. You're attacking corn. We love corn. We grow corn. America was built on corn. Damn you all to hell. All right. And then Miller Coors in an uproar. So they released the full page ads in the newspaper, running things on Facebook saying, you know, Anheuser-Busch says they're taking cheap shots at us. They're claiming we use corn syrup in our beer. You're damn right we use, they're saying, you're damn right we use corn syrup in our beers. That's what Miller Coors is saying. You're damn right we use corn syrup, and we're damn proud of it. So I'm saying, oh yeah, and I happen to have this Imperial Light Lager, Bud Light Platinum. Also, you could call it a malt liquor, always malt liquor, because it's above 5% alcohol. It's a strong lager beer in the cobalt blue bottle. So, and my daughter loves to drink this when she's eating very spicy, hot boiled crawfish, by the way, she told me. Okay, well, anyway, so they're saying, let me look at this radar. Oh, yeah, it's coming in, boy. It's coming in. 68 degrees. Yeah, it's supposed to get up to 75 today. I don't see that happening with this cloud cover. I do not see that happening. But you never know. Okay, so I was thinking about this. Most Americans don't know much about corn syrup. It's not the kind of syrup you can go buy at the grocery store. We're talking about brewer's syrup. You can order it from a home home brewer's company, brewer's syrup. Not that unusual. Actually, it's a normal thing to use in brewing. Brewer's syrup, which is mostly odorless and colorless, flavorless. Okay. Kind of like if you're doing blended whiskey, blended Scotch whiskey, Canadian whiskey, American whiskey, you've got the grain neutral spirits, which is the grain alcohol, odorless, colorless, tasteless, filler. Okay, now, and then the corn syrup gives the yeast something to eat. Okay, convert sugar into alcohol. Now, whether you like Miller Lite better or Coors Light better or Bud Light better, that's up to you. To me, I guess it's kind of like a three-way tie in my case. I mean, as long as they're fresh, I can tolerate any of them if I'm working at bingo, because they'll let us drink free beer when we're working at Knights of Columbus bingo. But I just check the cans, and whatever's freshest, I'll drink it. Okay. So I'm neutral in that. I mean, I really don't care. Now, but I was thinking about this, and I said, oh, I'm going to make a video because I'm looking at Discover the Bud Light family. Bud Light. And the first thing they say on Bud Light on their website is what? Hold on a second. Hello? I'm doing a live video right now, but I'm going to call you back. I'm doing a video about corn syrup and beer. All right? Okay. Huh? All right, bye. Couldn't understand what he was saying. Something about my friend David. Okay, so the first thing they said is we don't use corn syrup. People call me all day long, by the way. Unless I'm not doing a video, then they don't call me. If I'm doing a video, they call them. So I said, well, that's kind of funny, because I'm going down to the Bud Light Platinum. Bold taste. Yeah, it's kind of bold. Not really, but it's kind of sweetish, kind of slightly sweet finish. I'll go along with that. When you grab one of our signature blue bottles, be ready to make it platinum. Yeah, and if you drink the whole bottle, get ready to start getting bent. But, they're not going to say that. Okay, so triple filtered. Okay, triple filtered, very clear, champagne. I drank that Brut IPA from Sierra Nevada. I got an upcoming video to post on that. That was a delightful product. This is similar to that in a way that that's 6.2. This is 6, and they're very dry, snappy, crisp finish. But of course, you can get this a lot cheaper than the Brut, the Sierra Nevada Brut, which was $1.99 for one sample 12-ounce bottle. And these were on sale for $2.50 a piece if you bought 2 of them. Not the greatest price, but anyway, a lot cheaper per ounce. But the rub here, I'm going to read the comments. The rub here is I go over to tap into your beer. Tap into your beer. Look at that rain. Bud Light Platinum. And here's the description from Anheuser-Busch. Bud Light Platinum has reinvented the category of light beer. Within each cobalt blue bottle lies and there's cans too, by the way, lies a bold formula that's triple filtered with a smooth finish to create its top shelf taste. It's the first of its kind and the only beer worthy of the name Bud Light Platinum. 6% alcohol, 137 calories, 0 fat, 4.4 carbohydrates, and 0.8 protein per 12 ounces. Ingredients: water, corn, barley malt, cane syrup, hop extract. Wait, back up. What did I just read? Cane syrup. Cane syrup. Let that sink into your head. Cane syrup. So why would you want to drink a light beer like Coors Light or Miller Lite that uses corn syrup when you can drink an imperial light beer like Bud Light Platinum that uses cane syrup? I said, oh boy, they opened themselves up to so much counterattack, which is so comical to me. It's like watching wrestling, you know. Okay, let's see the comments as I drink this syrup. The syrup made beer, this beer using syrup, syrup containing beer. Zizor says, love Bud Light Platinum, a little expensive. That's why I usually buy Bud Ice, but it's really good. Yeah, Bud Ice is more of a preferable product for me. Yeah, and Bud Ice uses what? Rice and what? Corn. And what type of corn does Bud Ice use, do you think? Let's see, is it whole kernel corn grits, pulverized corn grits, or could it perhaps be corn syrup? Okay, JJ Vila says, I'd rather drink Beast Ice any day over Bud Light Platinum. Gotta give Beast Ice its credit. Robert Culpepper says, Miller Lite tastes better in my opinion. Mickey's is better than Bud anything. Agree with that. The nutritional facts label is going to kill the craft beer industry, in my opinion, says Izor. Oh, yeah, when you start listing all those funky monkey things. Oh, my gosh. LSX Tapia says, love Platinum. A coworker of mine calls them NyQuil in a bottle. Greg Ronald Sorfley says, look at how much good quality beer is made according to German beer purity law. No corn. That is it. That is their style. But in America, we use corn, and there's no problem with that. I agree. And I have no problem with it. I'm about to have some corn with some sausage for lunch. Robert Culpepper says, I have used cooked rice and flaked corn in some of my homebrewed beers. Prefer the taste of corn. Rice is too bland and not worth the effort, he says. Okay. Robert also says, corn grits works with American 6-row barley to make German purity styles. It is the Germans who figured this out. It tastes of American freedom, he said. Taste of. Robert, are you involved in the corn industry? Gregory says, I agree, Robert. Geary says, this commercial was so lame, my beer muscles could barely lift my glass after that. Tex-Mex retracted a message. I wish I could retract many of the things I've said in my life. And he says, Budweiser is #1. Geary says, it's a price choice between Mickey's Platinum and Best Ice. Mickey's Platinum. Yeah, there's no Mickey's Platinum. There is a Mickey's Ice Brudella. Raining on Your Parade said, did you hear AB InBev now owns Rate Beer? I did hear that. Yep. Oh, well. Such is life. All right. So, well, folks, we learned something this week. If you drink Bud Light, it doesn't contain syrup. It contains corn. I mean, what am I saying? It contains corn, rice, they're all grain. I'm sorry. It contains barley, a grain, and rice, a grain, but not other grains like the dastardly corn. No corn syrup in Bud Light. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Game of Thrones, boy, oh boy. Dragons, boy, oh boy. Dilly dilly. People in the cellar and in the torture chamber, boy, oh boy. No corn syrup, boy, oh boy, oh boy. But you can drink Bud Light Platinum. You can drink this Imperial Light Lager, and you can get cane syrup. And I'm from Louisiana. We have sugarcane plantations right in this very town. So I guess I'll just be the brand ambassador for Bud Light Platinum since it promotes my state's infrastructure and economy with all the cane, sugar, what do you call that? What you call that? Sugar cane being grown around. Yeah. Ooh, how sweet it is. Now, in case you thought it ended there, it don't. let's look at something else, folks. People, friends, countrymen, enemies. Well, you see, you could look up something like this from Anheuser-Busch. Like Bud Light. Oh, they don't call them Bud Light anymore, do they? They call them Ritas. Ritas Berry Arita. I guess 8% and 289 calories. Kind of hard to call it light. Ooh, this rain. Oh, what do they contain? High fructose corn syrup. Uh-oh. Oh, bazam. Let's go down. If you love rain and dampness, you would love Louisiana because we are so full of rain and damp. Let's look at Bud Light Orange, shall we not? Oh, cane sugar. Sorry, no syrup, just the sugar. Look like they've updated their website because it used to say Bud Light Lime, used to say high fructose corn syrup, boo. Smart move. Okay, well, let's go down here. Shock Top Tropical Mandarin. Shock Top. Ooh, who makes Shock Top? Used to be Michelob Shock Top. Who makes Shock Top? Anheuser-Busch, correct? Yes. What's the ingredients in here? Water, barley malt, wheat malt, natural flavors, citric acid, sodium citrate, orange peels, coriander, lime peels, lemon peels, and hot. High fructose corn syrup and hops. Ooh. High fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup. You know, the really bad corn syrup. That's why all the people in the grocery store are so fat with the diabetes. Shock Top Sunset Orange. High fructose corn syrup. Oh my golly golly. Well, what about Shock Top Ruby Fresh? Freshman Annie Fresh. High fructose corn syrup, and it goes on and on and on until the break of dawn. Look at the rain. Look at the rain. Look at the rain. All right, well, hey, well, sometimes you get shown up and shown out, and you got to answer for that. I just care about preserving American brilliant history. What does corn syrup add to the taste? Says eyes or nothing really. So that's it. I got to go take care of some things. So, well, folks, if you don't like syrup, this may not be the thing. I don't care about syrup, so I'm drinking it. That's the way it goes.